If you want to see how I made this cute crochet wig, then watch the rest of this video. And y'all, please forgive me. I'm going through a little sinus infection right now, so I'm a bit more nasally than normal. All right, now I'm showing you the hair that I used to make this wig. I'll list the colors and the brands of the hair in the description below. Out of the pre-stretched hair, I only use one bundle of each color. And now I'm showing you what the hair looks like outside of the package. And what I'm about to do is I'm about to blend this hair. So basically I just pull the hair apart until I feel like it's well blended. And now I'm going to show you what the hair looks like all blended together. Here's the wig cap that I'm using. I'll make sure that I'll link all products that I used in this video in my description. Normally, when I use this length of hair, I will fold it in half and then crochet from the half point. But since I want this wig super long, I'm gonna fold it in thirds, if that makes sense. Please just look at the video if that didn't make sense. When you're crocheting soft hair like this, sometimes making a tight knot can be difficult. So what I do is the double knot method. Now I've made another video where I show an up close demonstration of how to make a double knot. I'll link that video as well. And I'm using the double knot method to make sure that the hair is more secure onto the wig cap. Now I'm lifting my wig stand so you can see just how long this wig is gonna be. When I'm adding the hair onto the cap, I'm making sure that I'm putting at least probably about an inch of space in between the hairs, especially towards the back of the wig, because what I don't want is a super heavy wiggy looking wig. So I try to make sure that I don't put too much hair on it, and once I curl the wig, it's already going to look full. So just be mindful of that when you make your wigs, to not add too much hair. Now if you've watched a few of my recent crochet wig videos before, you know I like to use a coarse texture of hair at the top of my wigs. To me, this makes the wig look more realistic, and it's more realistic to my actual hair texture. So what I do is I leave spaces at the top to fill in with this marley hair. And I'm going to be making this a middle part type of wig, so I'm making sure that that coarse hair is covering up the pre-stretched hair, which is soft. Soft hair does not curl good at the top, so that's another reason why I like to add the coarse hair at the very top of the wig, because it holds a curl better. Now the top is pretty much done. I got to add a few more pieces at that middle line or the middle part area. And then I'm going to add the coarse hair or the marley hair to the band of this wig. And I do this so I don't have to wear any of my real hair out when I wear my wigs. When I'm creating my hairline, I use the invisible knot method, which simply means that when I pull the hair through the loop, I'm only pulling one strand of hair through the loop, not both of the strands. And the strand that I do not pull through the loop, I'm using that one to flip over and cover the knot that I just made. And this is what it looks like when I've done the full perimeter of the wig cap. Now keep in mind, you don't have to do the full perimeter of the wig, but I'm only doing it because I want to wear this up in a ponytail. Now I'm about to brush through the hair and get all the kinks and excess hair off of the wig. To me, this is the worst part because it hurts my hands. And I'm going to be doing string curls to curl this wig. I've made a couple of crochet wig videos where I've used the string curl method, and I've listed those videos below as well. Now I'm going to part this hair into 6 sections, and this is going to be larger sections of hair that I use to make my string curls. Normally I use way more strings than this, but I want this wig to have a looser curl pattern. All right, I have my curls all done. Now I'm about to dip it in boiling hot water. I make sure I don't leave this hair in that water, and I leave the hair in the water less than 10 seconds. If I leave it in any longer, that hair is gonna burn, and then I'm gonna have to throw the wig away because then the hair will be of no good use. I let the hair dry overnight, and now I'm about to take all the strings out of the curls and get ready to fluff my wig. Separating the wig can be a bit tricky. You want to make sure that you start at the bottom of the curls and work your way up. If you start at the top, you do run the risk of the wig being very frizzy, and then you'll have to recurl it, which is fine because sometimes I'd have to do that regardless, but just wanted to give you that tip just in case you aren't aware of how to separate curls on a wig. Now, if you're doing this and this is your first time making a wig, a lot of times when you're separating your curls and you're looking at your wig as you do it, it doesn't look that good. It doesn't look that good on the wig stand, but trust me, when you put it on your head and you start playing with it, everything will come together, okay? Just have faith in it, because right now my wig is looking crazy, but I'm gonna make sure that it looks good because I know how to fluff my wigs. Right now you're seeing me cut the edges of the wig. I did make those a bit long. I always want to start off long on those edges, which is the hairline of the wig. I'd rather start off with longer hair and cut than start off with too short of a hairline and it's just looking crazy. So yeah, that's what you're seeing me do. Here's a quick glimpse of it before I put it on my head. Again, I said it looks crazy, and even when I put it on my head, it's gonna look crazy. But if you're a wig wearer, you know you gotta play with your wig a little bit before it all starts to come together on you, okay? Because I'm making this a middle part wig, I'm going to use some of my makeup to make a line of indentation down the middle. And I'm literally just putting this makeup on top of the hair. And it's going to give the illusion of an actual middle part. And if you don't believe me, just watch. Look at that. It's giving real enough, okay? Now, this is what the wig looked like after it was all said and done. I actually went back and added some more string curls to the top of the hair because it was a bit too frizzy for me. But yeah, this is what it looked like. I'm very happy and satisfied with how it turned out. I normally don't make my wigs this long, but I really wanted a long curly wig, and y'all, this is what it looked like after I fluffed it out a little bit more. Just big and curly like I like it. Let me know what you think about this wig in the comments, and if you like what you see, please subscribe.